Hello YouTube from the future. Here is Insane Monster, and this is the last Let's Dev of Warcraft 3 Re-Reforged, the Scourge of Lordaeron. Today we will work on cinematics for this final epilogue, which is a new mission I have made specifically for this campaign. And this epilogue is an interactive epilogue where you can play as Arthas while you destroy the undead base, finally reaching Mal'Ganis. It has memories, is a ton of fun, in my opinion, to play, and today we are working on cinematics. So, I'll start. I am doing the setup for this first cinematic. So, we want an Arthas. In this mission, I have changed Arthas with sword, so it's not 90. Let me choose a certain correct amount. I want him to be at the center, and so I need to do this. Okay. And let me do this. Okay. So this is him here. And this is 48. Maybe 80 could be enough. Who knows? Who knows? Change. No, Arthas should not be violet. And so set up Arthas, and it's just Arthas. No, we have also set up old soldiers. And finally set up footmen. So we go here, unit group, and add unit, and we choose these units. No, why change color to Arthas to purple? It's not something easy to understand. I think it makes more sense for him to change color while he returns to Lordaeron, because changing color here, well, the player will think, why? I mean, if you mean change the model, so it makes sense, but we will not change the color, the model. So he will end the campaign being Arthas as we know, not that Knight Arthas. I think I made a mistake here. There is something. Yes, this is unit group. Yes, it's not worth the effort in my opinion. It's work, it's tough to do, but it's not so important. We already have done this. Basically, he changed his model at each mission on Northrend. Okay, it changes in each mission, and it's the more and more deteriorated, the more it goes on. Okay, I should be able to use Gaz and not the word you have banned, Lord Lorgo. So yes, you can, like Barack Obama would say. You know, guys, I am very tired from doing this. I can't wait to release and rest a little bit. Next stream will be just me playing, and I can't wait to just be playing. It's so much less work. Okay, and then we need to set variables because the footmen are not a unit group, but they are just an array. Basically, my idea is to have them raise the swords and do their animations, and of course this will require to have them in an array in order to avoid them doing it all together, because all together is not realistic. If you want to animate a scene with many people, you have to put small delays between their animations, their actions, even if they are the same. It's impossible that they do all the same thing at the same time. It's just unnatural, and it looks like fake. Okay, I think I have to add also count, which is not an array, and it's not a unit but an integer. And then here, go here, and footman count, it's 8. I will also add, you notice Lord Gum, I'm using will every time I would have used the word you forbid me to use. Am I not awesome? And human units don't attack each other. So we want to have to set up. Oh, Dagren, I thank you so much. To you, my friend. Oh. You know, some English people told me that you're welcome is not used actually in English, and they usually use no problem. Pretty different from what we do as Italian. Resurrect. I have to resurrect myself. No problem. I will resurrect, so I appreciate that too. Oh. You know, it seems an eternity to me. I'm working on the Scourge of Lordaeron right now. It's been 1.5 years of working on this specific campaign. I am really bored of Arthas as a character because I've been working with him too much. And of course I'm going to find him again in the next campaign because that's how it works, right? What's your new hero? It's Arthas again. And then Arthas again. And Arthas again. And you can't feel that bored by Arthas, but yeah. Can't wait to have Thrall as my hero, and which is also a recurring character. My god, I mean Can we switch to new heroes, please? Okay. So this is okay. I don't know if I have to hide. I think I can hide them this way, like showing it from this angle. And you have all the units and the fog, and then you have some kind of showing him raising his blade in a sign of war. Maybe can we find a place where it looks better like that? Exactly, yes. Thank you, game. Because I would like to avoid him being ridiculously Prego, it's... What is Prego? Don't know what Prego is. Never heard of this strange word. It seems a foreign language to me. Okay, so... Let me save, by the way. Unless I forgot and lose everything. Pretty sad. And now... We have these. We have... For each one of these units... To set a different blend time, so we have to, for each integer A, do multiple actions from 0 to arithmetic, and footment count -1. This is how you cycle into an array. This mission, you mean? This epilogue. Lord Gum, you mean this epilogue? And where is it? Oh, the world mission. I've done it already. It was too easy. I just have not to say going. I say going quite so much, but not as much as camera when I'm working on cinematics, for example. Why can't I seem to be able to find what I want to find? Why me? Can you see? It's scene 001. Let me just check this. Oh, I found it. Here you are. And this for loop integer A, my god. Actually, I don't need to do this. I'm stupid. It's already done. Okay. And this footman as part of soldiers. And amazing thing. This is just pick a unit. And we're done. It depends. Doesn't go too fast if you make a mistake. But if the word is very hard to miss, so I will probably not make mistakes. And just becoming better at my job. At my own job. Which is doing weird stuff for you. Anyway, if you feel like it, I can change the setting. By the way, a question to you in chat and everyone watching and not in chat. I'm planning to make a let's play of missions of Re-Reforged on Released. My question is, would you prefer to see me play from the prologue and do all of it, or just the new missions, or just the Scourge of Lordaeron? This is a question for every one of you. I will probably just Scourge of Lordaeron. I'll probably make also a pool, so prepare for a pool. I make multiple pools on YouTube, on Twitter, and so forth, and see what people tells me to do. is not needed. This is not needed. This is okay. This is okay. I think we should also have a cheering sound here. Okay. Clean up Arthas. Clean up soldiers. Clean up footman. Mouse bar. It's good enough. Let me write it to make sure for myself. Footman. By the way, they should all play picket unit, stand ready animation, clean up. We have group, pick up units, soldiers, then no, guys, it's not one live. Multiple lives, okay? Not one live. All the game in one live, I think it's a bit too much. Especially if I want to play on hard, so. And so, let me check the blend time. Art, animation blend time 0. Oh, sorry, 0.15. 15. Great, 15. Because I have a work and I can only do lives on the evening, so I'll probably die to do so. I should have to do it on the afternoon to make it possible. And I don't know if it's so easy. Now it works. This makes finally sense. Since there's no footman count. Footman, this equal to no unit. Okay. And also the cheered sound, I've not imported it, I will probably do another time. Where is it? Okay. Well, this is nice. Let me check how I did some stuff first. Clean up. I did it with play music, so I will do it the same way. No need to do that, because in this one, yeah, exactly. This is what I really love of this. Is that the music will be completely this play music, yes. The music will be completely how can I say, blended in. It will not change. It will resume from the cinematic directly to the gameplay, okay? And this is something really nice. So we don't want to play this final sound. And we should have everything right, because it's lock, camera bounce, this is done. And we can remove this, so. And here we disable one gameplay triggers. Basically, in every if you want to make something like that playable, it's like a cinematic playable, no? You want to make it skippable, because there is always someone who don't want to watch it. So you should actually make it skippable. And this, erase that. Okay, perfect. And now it's time to make the cameras. So we save and we make cameras. So something like that on his foot. Scene 01801. This is okay. And then something like that here. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can see some footman here. And then there is another one. Okay. And let me see if this might work. Oh, I made a mistake, sorry. I didn't mean to click there. Okay, should work fine. And now let's try to make this. Basically, my idea is to have him walk here, and once he's here, to basically stand with his sword, and the footman will cheer, and we will see everything. This is basically everything is in the mist, so it should be not too bad. I hope. We have to check it live because there is no other way. So is Arthas march to the front, and it's okay. 200 65. There is no line, and it is just a wait for Arthas in 01. I think this is not a good way to do this. Something like that should be. B01. Okay. And so once you arrive here, we will switch to this one. We can wait a little bit, then we make him say spell, and we'll change the actual animation speed. Actually, scene 001, where is this written? No. To %. And there we want to apply the second one over like 1.5 seconds with this and this, no more, maybe 1.5, and then we wait like 1 second, and then we shall just make a for loop. I can copy this for loop I already have because I'm smart. So I copy the for loop. Scene 01 footman. And here we have scene 01. I feel I can't see anything. Okay, it's here. And here we have stamp ready. And we also have some shearing here. That I'm not added already, so it's, of course, it's not the best thing, but we can live with this for now. Hi, that song, welcome to the chat. What am I doing? I'm working on the cinematics of the epilogue of the Scourge of Lordaeron. The epilogue is basically a playable interlude just at the end of the campaign, and by being at the end, it's classified as an epilogue. But imagine it's a playable interactive cinematic where you can finally understand why Arthas from level 10 will become level 1. And basically, I think it's a very, very neat mission. Actually, before at the beginning of the stream, I showed the playable part. So Dagran, Lord Lordom, and Danzon, they all saw it live, so they can tell you how it feels. I think it feels quite nice. I want to surprise people. Let's see. This will probably look very bad on the first try, so if that song you are new to this and you're expecting this cinematic to look perfect the first time we we see it, you will be disappointed. So you want to see it. Maybe at the end of this stream I might show it again. If there is enough people, of course, watching or in chat. It is something we really need. Okay, so it will be bad, terribly bad. I am afraid, but let's see this and let me work with something I can see, otherwise it will be a bit problematic. And just thank you that song. I just need to stretch. I'm testing now only the cinematic. Don't care to test the gameplay all over again. Appreciate that, Dagran. Highly need it. I hit pizza this evening, so for dinner. So of course I'm also quite thirsty. Plus it's quite cold right now. So yesterday it was a bit cold. Too salty. Pizza is never too salty. It's just right as it should be. Blitzer should give you a job. Oh my god. You don't wish me well, right? To you, Dagran. I think I forgot something important. Like running the cinematic at all. Because I am a moron, so I forgot. Now it will play. You have to understand that song, that when you run this, it will never work as you expect the first time you run it. This is true for every programming task, especially true for video games. You do stuff, you feel it works, and it doesn't. Yeah, now the video restart. I forgot to adjust some stuff, as you can see. Lol. Okay. If I get to work there, I will be a senior employee. At least if I work on this, because if I am not senior in this, who the fuck is a senior in this, okay? As game designing with this editor. Okay, I forgot some stuff and the cinematic is too fast. Like, too fast. I think the issue is probably that it's too close. And we need to reset all the alliances here. Yeah, that's the, of course, in canon explanation. Bethesda, yeah. Ah, my god. Companies that makes just animations. If sometimes I do something you don't understand, of course you can ask. I'm telling to everyone watching, everyone in chat. If you don't care, it's okay the same. Usually I just adjust stuff because I see it and then I adjust it. My students will say, Prof, how can you do it so fast? I don't understand what you're doing. Okay. You should not care what I'm doing sometimes. They are rated, and this should be like that. And I think I can try to Can I? Thank you. This is not too large. We can probably reduce this by a little bit. Better 5,000. Should be all 5,000, no more than 5,000. Because 5,000 is more than enough every time. Otherwise it might create some problems for our beloved CPUs. Trying to reduce a bit. I have to protect myself from you. I could there is only one for live stream, I think. I maybe can up this to 3 and increase a bit the frequency. Because I don't want to reduce the amount of mana you have. Mana is good. Mana is amazing. LOL. The animation is not so good. A bit better now. I'm not convinced about this. I made it wrong. Now I understand. This is the one we should be larger. Yes. So this should be, it's the contrary basically. I understand why it felt so odd. So this should be this is like that one. Okay, so this Basically the opposite. Arthas was like accelerated, I don't know why. Why was he accelerated? I know why he was so accelerated. This makes sense now. Okay, this should fix it. So gameplay constant issue. Thank you, gameplay constant. So now it should work fine. Arthas has some problems. You know, this kind of characters never have this kind of needs. Who knows why? Okay. Let me check again. The camera is too fast now. Okay. This is going a bit better now. And I also need to adjust. This is not in the cleanup. Not quick clean up alliances when the game is actually started. So we will clean up them here. You know, Lord Lorgom, I think I've said it already quite some times, but I will repeat it once again. I never played War. Wow. I never played it. Never. And I'm not a fan of MORPs. Okay, so I don't really like MORPs. MORPs. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. MMORPG. Okay, so I will just pronounce this way, I think. Let's see. Maybe, oh, no. Maybe it works better now. I have to reduce a lot this sound. Okay, so we still have to fix some stuff. First of all, the camera here, it's completely wrong, so this at least to be like that, to function, that's all. Then we have to reduce the sound of this by a ton, like this, so it's less noticeable. And then the footprint chirp sound we don't have. This can even be a bit more slow. Then I want to move this out of sight. Okay. Now it should work even better. Let's try once more. I like the fact it's working slowly because it has a bit of gravitas to the situation. Okay. It's a bit better now. We still need to improve it a bit. Yeah, it's a model issue. I don't think there is a way I can fix it, actually. Okay, maybe this will work, and try to change this a little bit. Okay, this seems actually fine. We increase it to this. We increase this to this. We reduce this to this. And then when we do this, we also do this on Artas. Scene 01. Where are you, Artas? Artas, stand ready. Let's see, and we reduce this even more, like 7. Let me see, huh? Let's see how this works. It's actually a pretty simple cinematic, but a lot of things have to be organized in the right way, because it's not just two people staring at each other speaking, but there is movement, there is stuff that has to be done, so it's not so easy. A few minutes later, the orcs and their new allies finally escape the island.
Remember, artists, we are paladins. Vengeance cannot be a part of what we must do. If we allow our passions to turn to bloodlust, we will become as vile as the orcs.
Okay. It feels quite good. So. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense to say something. We need to find a good Warcraft if that's the case. I also like the idea of him silent completely, but we can find a Warcraft for him. But these are the lines we have. So why can't I see it?
For Lord Oran. Foul knave, betrayer of the light. You are past redemption. For my father, the king, feel my wrath. Justice has come. Justice has come.
No, this is too...
Feel my wrath. For Lord Oran.
I think at most just a for Lord Ron could be the final nail in the coffin.
For Lord Oran. For Lord Oran. The light is my strength. There's no need to bow. I know what I'm doing. For Lord Oran.
I can use for Lord Ron. What do you think, guys? All of you in chat, what do you think? For Lord Ron could be well in this at this point. For Lord Ron, like the last war cry before the prince finally fall into the darkness. For Evil Arthas.
For the Lich King. Glory to the Scourge. Faithless coward. You will know endless torment. Your pain shall be legendary. I'll make sure you suffer. Now, Frostmourne.
Now, Frostmourne.
Now, Frostmourne.
Now, Frostmourne? Why faithless cowards? He's like inciting his troops and he raised the sword. I think it makes more sense with something with Frostmourne.
Now, Frostmourne.
Okay, I will add the facial animations, but it's not that needed after all. But I will add it anyway later on. Okay, okay, okay. You like it. I understand you like it.
Now, Frostmourne.
So let me just take a line from here, play dialogue, and wait for this. So I have the comments. Yeah, it was Uther. I don't need to wait for this to end. I just need to remove it from here. Then I need to adjust a bit the cameras. I didn't like this so much. Don't know. This is too much. Just too much. Okay, let's see that again. Okay. Let's see. Of course, I have yet to add also you will not see the text written right now. You don't hear the sound, but it should be fine. Okay, it should give you an idea.
Now, Frosthorn.
Too slow, uncentered, too soon. This is not okay, this is too slow. Let me adjust a little bit. Let me try again. Until we are happy with the result.
Now, Frostborn.
Yes. In truth, the point is we should raise the sword before we speak. We should invert this. This is basically the problem. No, because there is a little delay. Let me try this. This little delay. And then I want to also change another thing. We want to wait here a bit to let the music start a bit more. Let's see if I get it close, because I would like a more close shot and then raise up, but I need to check it more.
Now, Frostborn.
It's a bit better now. I'm pretty happy. Movie Warcraft 2. What do you mean? Movie Warcraft 2. I'm not Universal Picture. Hello Jean! Welcome! Very late. Is Disney still killing you? Let me just add very fast. I hope you get paid very well to come back from work at 23. I'm close to picture. No, I'm not so good. It's not easy to make movies, you know. You can understand it's not easy to make movie when you make something like that. Artas, I'm just polishing a bit some things, so I can have. Well, you know, I am quite lucky, probably because of my study and everything, that I've always been paid. I've been paid to do the thesis at the university. I've been paid by university, by companies, by people. I mean, I've always been paid somehow. So, yeah, noise of slave weaving in the background. I feel that looks quite true. You see what I'm doing? I'm making everything work. Evil Artas. Artas cattivo. Sorry. I just said in Italian because it sounds funny to me. Let's try this again. And check if we can polish some stuff more, and then we are done, I think, for today. I will make the last cinematic Artas Malvagio, yes. Malvagio. Funny. I would have preferred something like Fallen Artas. Yeah. Did an haircut, but last time, when I streamed last time, I already had an haircut. Oh, yeah.
Now, Frostborn.
There is a bit too much weight for the footman. Otherwise, it's, I think, pretty perfect. And of course, it's missing the sound of the footman say, "Roar," all of the things. I can actually add a couple additional sound. A legion comes and I drink. Water, of course. Don't ban me. Will not drink beer. Just water. Poor water. So, Legion, since you work at Disney, will be you the next one who makes the... Will you be the one who makes the next Star Wars movie? Basically, the goal of my supporters is to kill me by drowning me into gassed water. What is Star Wars? Star Wars was a nice franchise, and now it's just a meme. Was it a nice franchise, and now it's no more than a meme? Water intoxication, yeah. I can't wait. I can raise this again a bit more. And I can reduce this time by 1 second. I can increase this time by 1 second. I can play the soul theft sound. I can define the soul theft. Just this one. It's a bit too loud. Spells. Soul preservation. Let me check, where is it? Soul preservation demon, okay. Okay, so this should be our actual soul preservation. What? Okay, and okay. We are almost there.
Now, Frostborn.
So, dear people from the future on YouTube, this is the end of this Let's Dev and the final Let's Dev of the Scourge of Lordaeron. When you will see this, this campaign will be already released. But anyway, I wish to thank you for staying with me, and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Support me on Patreon if you like, and now we are ready to test the map again with you guys on Twitch in this just chatting room.